Audio? Audio, yay! No bugs. Cooling things working. If I redeem my shit. So I set up a few fun things. Ooh! I set up a few things for stream today. As in... So... It doesn't happen to me often. It's only happened to me maybe like twice this entire like year of 2024. So it's not like it's an issue. But I set up a few things to prevent it from happening anymore. So first off, when I mute, a sound effect will play. So if I accidentally bump the button, I know that I muted. And also, on screen. But I realize now that that placement's kind of bad because it blends in with my outfit. So let me move it. Let me move it. Let's move it like over. Yeah, let's move it like right here. There we go. Yeah, that too. And something fun is if I intend to mute and I'm muted for longer than I need to. Let me change the timing on this so that it's easier to hear. Let me mute and you guys will see it. Is it gonna happen or... I don't know why it didn't happen. It was working earlier. Well, I have a thing where if I'm muted for 30 seconds, little buddy will mention it. He will start speaking and he will say, "You're muted, idiot." So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I thought of it. I was just like, I should set something up because I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to set something up to address that. Yeah, now I have 3 different things that will prevent me from accidentally muting again. Because it happened like twice. It's only happened twice this year, but they both happened during like a moment when I was talking a lot. Never happens when I'm like quiet. Yeah, that should remedy things. Especially the sound effect. I think the sound effect is gonna help a lot. Because I'll hear that sound effect and I'll be like, oh shit, I don't intend to be muted. I should probably make the sound like a little louder, but I think it's fine. Womp 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 womp. Give me your egg. Nice. Womp. Oh, I didn't pick Panake. But I did. No. Oh. I'm being a little jumped right now. What? I thought I had more health than that. Chums usually kill you in 3 hits. That was 2. got a little scammed. Also, once again, I have started stream after only waking up for like maybe 20 minutes. But I do wake up pretty fast. I feel like I'm a fast wake up. You know, you wake me up and I'm out of bed and I'm good to go. Normally. I did wake up to my... Because I have 2 alarms that go off, just in case the first one, I'm like... Just in case in the first alarm I didn't get enough sleep, I have 2 alarms set up, so I can be like, alright, I'll just ignore the alarm and, you know, it'll wake me up again in like 30 minutes. So, today that alarm, yeah, I needed the extra 30 minutes nap. There was a time, I'm glad, it's not happening anymore, and I'm glad for it. I don't know why it was, but there was a time where I always needed the extra 30 minutes for, like, maybe, like, a good 2 months, like, a few months ago. But now I've been, like, always waking up on the first alarm and being like, I'm good to groove. And I have no clue what changed. Oh, I thought I could sneak past him fast enough. I was wrong. Alright, we pop him. Cool. I had armor, but it didn't work. I love it when armor doesn't work, you know? I love when game feature that ruins the game. It ruins PvP. I love it when it doesn't work during PvE where it wouldn't ruin the game. That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part of Splatoon. The ass backwards game design and or bugs. You can't tell, honestly. Splatoon 3? Like in Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1, you could tell what was a bug and you can tell what was intentional pretty easily. Splatoon 3? Mm-mm. You're not gonna be able to tell what's a bug, what's intentional. Like, even the Brella not working if you're lagging. Is that intentional? Maybe? Because it wasn't a bug in the previous game, and this is 99% the same engine. So, theoretically, nothing should have changed. But now it happens in this game, and they haven't fixed it yet. So, is it a bug? Is it a intentional game design? Who knows? Your weapons used to stop shooting bullets if you played the game for too long. Is that a bug or is that intentional? You don't know. And how's this gun stronger than, like, half of the rollers? That should not be possible. I don't know why I'm popping. I'm being jumped. God, this weapon's so good. You love a good weapon.
Mr. Griggs called me in for a day shift frown.
No. So, oh, fuck, I should have named the stream that. Dang it, why are you giving me better name ideas than what I can come up with? Such a good fucking idea. That's the next daytime Splatoon stream name, guaranteed. I still don't know why you can't do what I just tried doing. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, he fucking targeted me. Hi, Nikita, how you doing? I got some fun new things set up that I probably won't be able to... people probably won't see in, like, proper action for, like, months. I set up, first off... Ooh, I should probably wait till I'm not needing both of my hands. I can actually press buttons on OBS. On my thingy. Oh, GG. So I set up a thing to help me not be accidentally muted. I've only accidentally muted, like, 2 times this year, so that's good. But first off, on-screen symbol and a sound effect when I mute now. Second, I'll just press the button that plays it, but when I mute it, if I'm muted for 30 seconds, this will happen.
Zara, you are still muted, you silly Billy.
That will happen if I'm muted for 30 seconds and I don't notice. Because I don't think there's ever a situation where I am intended to be muted for 30 plus seconds. So, yeah. It's just something I thought I'd quickly add, because I've been procrastinating doing it for, like, forever. Literally, like, 5 minutes before stream.
Zara, you're muted, you silly Bill. What prevents a chatter from saying that and causing confusion?
Well, first off, you didn't do the punctuation right, so it doesn't sound the same. 2, so far, you are the only person who even knows about it, because no one was here the first time I explained it. So... And again, I only accidentally mute myself maybe once. Like, again, I've only muted myself accidentally twice this entire year. And now that I have a sound effect for muting, I'm probably not going to accidentally leave myself muted for 30 seconds, so... So I won't even have the muscle memory. I mean, it's the same thing if someone just redeemed now, like, hey, you're muted. Or if anyone before just said, hey, Zara, you're muted when I'm not muted. Like, I'd check anyway, I guess. But I can just, like, look down and see if I'm muted. Like, after getting the you're muted, I can just look down and check. I guess I could also make it play a sound effect. If I'm really concerned, I can make it play a sound effect during the TTS as well. And then I'll know if the sound effect doesn't play, it's not real. God, this weapon's annoying to use. It's worth it. Ah, Grisco string. I love using up all my ink at nearly no benefit. I love this weapon. I'm helping. God, this weapon sucks so much. Also, the glow flies haven't locked onto me one. There we go. I thought I would have enough time. I did not time that right. But hey, we won. Despite this awful weapon, my team was basically a 3-man for that. Yay, best weapon. Honestly, if I kept up with my tier list, because I completely forgot to keep up with it for like 4 updates.
This weapon seems kind of effective, being able to create a line of ink that detonates.
Unfortunately, it does like no damage though. And also, I'd rather shoot my enemy than wait like 10 minutes for an attack to do like 7 damage. When it came out, people were coping hard. And it's like, oh, but it's really good at killing Kohozuna. And I'm like, okay. But like, you only fight against Kohozuna once every like 5 rounds. So, like, if I get it not in Kohozuna, I'm kind of screwed. But if I get it during Kohozuna, yeah, it is kind of good during Kohozuna, but the chances are minimal. This weapon, on the other hand, it does damage, and I like that. What do you mean that it rolled out? Oh, it's Jover. Never mind, I'm good. I snuck past him. Let me up. Oh, GG. Oh, we were 1 egg out. That's a shame. Ping. Yeah, let's re-queue. Womp, 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 womp. I think I was gonna say something once we got into a game, but I completely forgot. Completely forgot. I don't even know what it was. Not even. I don't even know the ballpark it was in.
I wish this game had a separate mode where you try to survive waves of salmonoids, not collecting eggs, just a final stand scenario.
That'd be neat. And they could probably like just give you eggs like as in like the corner as like a score. Like that was worth like 10 eggs, and you get, and then like they can just reuse code basically. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I've been getting that coding itch again. If anyone thinks of fun redeems that like involve coding, like involve me making a program for the redeem to work, I'm always open for those ideas because I love doing those. They're fun.
This is worth 1/4 portion.
1/4 portion. Oh my god. Funny that that line is the only thing anyone remembers, except for how bad it is, from Force Awakens. 1/4 portion. No! He was under it for a second. Okay, go back under it, you bitch. Yes! Teammate. Goated. It's funny. People... It was honestly a belief for a lot of people that... Because Force Awakens is bad. But it was a long-standing belief for a lot of people that, oh, people are never going to turn on The Force Awakens. Because, first off, no one rewatches it. Because the other two movies are just so bad. Second, you know, there's like a little bit of a bias of we were all so hype and we all liked it when it came out because we just wanted more Star Wars. But I was honestly, like, I've hated Force Awakens for a while because it is bad. It ruins Han as a character. It just... The plot is incoherent. It's bad. Not as bad as TLJ or The Rise of Skywalker, but it is bad. And it was a long-standing belief among a lot of critics that, no, people are never going to turn on The Force Awakens. But I feel like it just, like, happened overnight. Where, like, now when I hear the average normie talk about, oh, I fucked up, the average normie take on The Force Awakens, it's like, oh yeah, it's bad. I'm like, when did this happen? Like, I thought it would never happen. I honestly thought people would never turn on The Force Awakens. Like, same way people are never gonna turn on Clone Wars. Because there are a lot of bad seasons of Clone Wars. There's like 2 good seasons. Like 1 half a great season. I'm dead. So people are never gonna turn on Clone Wars. Or like, the first season of Avatar and Last Airbender is admittedly bad, but people are never going to turn on that either. I thought Force Awakens was going to be the same, where it's just, it's bad, but people are never going to turn. But I feel like it just happened overnight. Where people are like, don't like it anymore. And I'm like, wow. It's not a hot take to dislike The Force Awakens. It's not a bad take anymore. It just happened. Because, yeah, like, Rey's a Mary Sue. Han is absolutely ruined as a character. It's full of just shit happens. Not much rhyme or reason. Yeah, not nearly as bad as Last Jedi. Not even close. I give Force Awakens like a 4. Last Jedi is like a 2 or a 3. I don't think I've said it in a while, but yeah. Xenoblade 2 is my Force Awakens. They're both just so... And the reason I say that is because they're both so bad they both ruin an entire franchise.
It also feels weird they completely ignored the fact Kylo his dad over the course of the new trilogy.
Yeah. The reason I call them so similar is because they're both so bad that you can teach a lecture using them as bad examples for everything. Because, yeah, TLJ does everything wrong. In terms of, like, writing, TLJ does everything wrong. Like, you could literally, if I think of any bad writing, like, trope, I guess? I don't know what the right word would be in this scenario. But if you can think of it, it's in TLJ. Which is why I don't get it when people love TLJ, but they hate, like, any other movie. And I'm like, but you like TLJ. Like, if you... like, if you think TLJ is good, right? Then there's almost no movie that is bad. Unless your idea of a bad movie is, like, bad CGI or bad acting. You know, TLJ does have bad acting in it. It's just like limited to like 2 people instead of the whole cast. Like, if you like actually cite anything writing based is bad in a movie, but you like TLJ, it's like, or not like, but if you think TLJ is good, because that there's a difference between liking and thinking it's good, then it's like, what are the standards? What are your standards? That's it. If you can't draw a line in your standards, if it's a squiggly circle or whatever for what's considered bad, then I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can trust your opinion too well. Or not trust, but like I don't know if I will note it. Like, you know, if I'm like, oh, I want to see this movie, right? If I want to see this new movie that came out, and then I gather all my friends' opinions on it to know if I should buy a ticket. You know, if you think TLJ is good, I'm just gonna like quietly discard your opinion. It's not being factored into my purchasing decisions. It will hold significantly less weight. I'm done. Yep. That was probably the best pop I've ever had. That was like 10 enemies killed. Whew. One of my favorite YouTubers is doing a series on The Force Awakens. Because it's like so criticized, because, you know, first off, when it came out, you know, recency bias is a thing. Because, like, you might notice that, like, recency bias is huge. Like, if something's new, you will often have a better opinion of it, just for it being new. And that was Force Awakens. And then TLJ was so bad that no one went back to, like, criticize it. So he has this series he's doing where he's criticizing every little thing you can possibly criticize about The Force Awakens. And it's really fucking good. It's like an expert fucking analysis. Of just like from the major things to the really tiny things. Because there's also a lot of tiny things where it's like, you know, death by 1,000 cuts, essentially. There's so many tiny problems with The Force Awakens as well, that it's like, that it hurts it a lot. And then, you know, there's the big gaping, like, cannonball wounds that the movie has. Whee! Oh, there we go. And I can't wait till the next part of his series comes out, because he takes, like, forever to make them. Oh, I didn't realize this was Wave 3. Water. And on what you said, Nitaku, it's more weird that they ignored literally everything. Chekhov's gun does not exist in the sequel trilogy. Everything that is set up is never used. Like, I can't think of one setup that is used. Like, ever. Which is crazy. Because it's a trilogy. You think trilogies are the ultimate, like... People give trilogies, any trilogy in any fucking property, you get a fuck ton of leniency if you're making a trilogy. Because it's like, okay, the next movie might explain this thing, or the next movie might pay this off. But the sequel trilogy never does. Nothing gets paid off. Like, you know, if I'm watching Lord of the Rings, right? I don't go, man, this thing never happened. Actually, I don't know if there are
I
any
think the one thing
major...
that irked me the most about The Last Jedi being Holdo withholding information about the plan
100%.
Leia had entrusted with solely as a reason to teach Poe a lesson, which makes him super unlikable at the end because he essentially screwed over the people he wanted to protect. I hate that
100%.
trope of withholding information to a character for no reason. They did it in Resident Evil Village.
It's so bad in TLG, yeah. The fucking... Well, first off, Poe's second in command. He is second in command, and all he wants to know, he doesn't want to know the plan. He wants to know a plan exists so that he can tell the crew, because the crew like him the most, so he is the ultimate, like, ambassador between high ranks and low ranks, because the crew actually likes and respects him. He wants to know a plan exists. He doesn't want to know what it is. He wants to know that it exists in the first place, so that he can tell the crew not to mutiny. And he is told there is no plan. What the fuck happened to my bomb? He is told there is no plan. All he wants to know is that it exists. He doesn't even want to know the plan. Even though he should know the plan, he's second in fucking command. He was like, he literally just says, is there a plan? Not, what is the plan? Because I guarantee, even though I would still complain about it, because he's second in command, if she just said, there is a plan, but I can't tell you, the entire movie changes. Because Poe doesn't do any of the shit he does, because he's like, alright guys, there's a plan. I've been told by the captain there is a plan. Even though I would still be like, why don't you tell him he's second in command? He is second in command. Explicitly in the movie. He should know the plan. I emoted ink. Why do you turn around randomly? Oh yeah. Easy Brown. Yeah, it's so bad. I don't understand at all. Also, the irony of Disney making a movie where they shove the message slavery bad down your throat, even though, like, everyone agrees with that. And then the irony of them, like, 2 years later, filming a movie on a concentration camp that is actively being used. That's just hilarious to me. It's, like, you shove a really awfully done slavery bad message down our throat. It's like, everyone agrees, you don't have to shove it down our throat, you know? And then you film on a concentration camp where slavery is actively happening. Good job. Good job, Disney. You did it. You stopped slavery. By actively participating in it. Someone disconnected, rip. I don't know how I didn't hit that. By the way, the movie I am talking about... You're a nerd. The movie I'm talking about is Mulan. The remake was filmed as part of... If you guys remember, there was a boycott for that movie, and part of it was because they filmed on some actively in-use concentration camps in China. That is why that movie had a boycott, if anyone didn't know. Whee! Oh, dang, I didn't know you could do the super jump from a wall. Whee! God, this fucking spire dude is so green. Bonk. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I hate this weapon. It's good if you know how to aim with it, but it's really weird to aim with. And by the way, I was not aiming correctly despite me getting killed. It's really weird. So how this weapon works in Salmon Run is its splash damage does the same damage as its direct hit. But when you hit a direct hit, your attack deletes itself because you hit an enemy. Oh, fuck. So what you want to do is hit every enemy with nothing but splash damage. So you can hit multiple enemies with the damage. But the issue with that, see I did it there, is that this weapon shoots in an arc. So it's really difficult. How do you not get revived from that? It's really difficult to actively do it consistently. Also, I blame this on the guy who disconnected. Oh, GG. How did we lose an egg? What the fuck? It was at 4! Did you see that? It was at 4 and it went to 3.
Unpopular opinion, but I never was bothered by Rose. I felt most of her actions made sense due to what she had experienced that we saw. People rag on the idea she didn't let Finn die by kamikaze, but I saw it. She didn't want to lose someone she loved in the same way that her sister died.
But she was gonna lose him. If he doesn't do the kamikaze attack, he gets executed by the First Order. You know, by the big laser beam. So, stopping him doing the kamikaze attack and then sexually assaulting him afterwards is pretty bad. I'm gonna review that footage that I just took. I swear it said 4. Did I just hallucinate it saying 4? I am crazy. It didn't say 4. Oh my god, I'm hallucinating. Never mind, there was no 4. I thought it said 4 and I could have sworn I watched it go from 4 to 3. I'm going insane. And also trying to attack him for deserting, basically. When he wasn't even deserting, because he's not part of the crew. Is pretty bad. Like, that's really bad for her character. Like, Oh, shit. Neat. Also, the game never... Or, sorry, not game. The movie never mentions that that's her sister, by the way. So that's outside information. You have to learn later that the girl who died at the start was her sister. That's not in the movie. Because everyone's like, why the fuck do they put so much attention on this random, nameless woman dying? And then you learn in, like, the books that she's Rose's sister. Because if I remember, it's not explicitly said that's her sister in the movie. You have to look that up. So if you don't know that's her sister, you're just like, what? Why are you doing this? Like, it only justifies her action, like, 1% that it's her sister that dies at the start. Because basically, by the way, crashing into Finn's fucking ship has like a 99% chance of killing him. So, by stopping him from doing the kamikaze attack, basically she just killed him to save the First Order. Because best case scenario, he doesn't die, and then he's executed by the First Order because he didn't stop them. Worst case scenario, she kills him instantly, and then the First Order kills everyone. There's no good scenario for what she does. And then she, sexually assaults him afterwards, which everyone was okay with because it's a guy being assaulted, not a girl. If you reverse the genders in that scene, everyone would have freaked the fuck out about it. But since it was a girl sexually assaulting a man, it was okay in most people's eyes. So, it also creates that hatred, like association, like hatred by association, where both the movie, the movie and the audience doesn't hate on her, or like, the movie doesn't hate on her for something that is awful, so it makes you hate her more. Just by being like, what the fuck, she's not getting her like, she's not getting her penance or anything. She's not being chastised when she should. Oh, fuck. I mean, jumped. Because realistically, after that, Rose Tico's imprisoned and then possibly executed by the Republic. Because that's like, what she did was such high treason. It's insane. I'm not calling them the Rebellion, because they weren't a rebellion. The Republic existed, and they were the official army of the Republic. So, it's the Republic. They are a functioning government. They just wanted to be called the Rebellion because... remember berries, basically. Like, if you do that... if you do that in the line of... if you do that during, like, the most important moment in, like, a war, you're probably being executed after. I don't know how you avoid being executed in that scenario. Like, did you just, like, help the enemy?
Whenever I hear the word penance, I am imagining you pointing at her and saying 40 lashes, then 20 minutes in the Iron Maiden, then finally on the Wheel of Pain.
What the fuck's... oh, fuck. I feel like I know what the Wheel of Pain is, but I gotta look it up. 40 whippings for you. There was a different word I was looking for, but penance was close enough, and that's why I said penance. What word? I don't even know what word I was looking for. I could not think of it. But it was similar enough to penance. So I just said penance. I'm being jumped. Oh, I have 2 specials left. I should pop them, even though it's 17 seconds left. Woo! We won. Sploosh. Oh, hell yeah. I think I get the random weapon, which means it becomes a gold, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember how it works. Oh, what the fuck? It's the sword. And it wasn't me. I already had the random, I guess. I didn't notice. Oh, yeah, I had the Glugas, didn't I? Big boy. We haven't fought Megalodontia in forever. We haven't gotten a rotation with him in it. It's been a lot of Gohozuna and Horoboros. Ah! God, this weapon sucks for taking these enemies out. Die! God damn. Is that close enough? Nope. No! Alright, he's dead. I'm dead, though. No, I'm not. I'm good. Just mash! Mash, please! Oh my god, he had like 2 HP left. Rip. I was gonna look up what the Wheel of Pain was. Oh, it's a song, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Oh, that thing. How does it work? Oh, that thing. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. 20 minutes on the Wheel of Pain. Also, the funny part of the in TLJ, they don't save the slaves, but they save the horses instead. The horses that are going to be recaptured and can't survive on their own because they're domesticated. It's like that's also a reason people hate Rose, is because of the horse thing. She's like, let's save the horses, but not the slave children. Even though it'd be not marginally, vastly easier to rescue 5 children than it would be to rescue, like, 30 horses. Despite it being easier and more morally correct,
But
she
Zara,
does not do it.
it hurt. Hurt them where it counts.
But it doesn't. They destroy an insured building, which means, if anything, they're getting paid from the building being destroyed by rebels, of all things. Or the Republic. Official Republic officers. Dude, they're getting that insurance payout, 100%. Second, they're fucking... Like, those horses, they're either going to be instantly recaptured because, you know, they want them back, or they're going to die because they're probably not even from this planet. They're domesticated, so they don't have many survival instincts. They're just going to die. Best case scenario, they die. Worst case scenario, they're recaptured. Assuming that... Because she had to have weighed that. She had to... In her mind, she has to be like, well, I'd rather them die than be slaves. But these children, they can remain slaves. It's like something PETA would do. Rose Tico just is PETA. Just like, yeah, we'd rather kill these animals than let them live long, happy lives. If horses had sentience, and you told them, would you rather be a racehorse or die in the wilderness? They'd probably pick racehorse, honestly. Because, you know, a racehorse is like... most racehorses in modern times are treated well.
Also, to add to Finn's and Rose's list of crimes is they parked illegally instead at the Space Casino parking lot.
They did. True. I always wondered how that works. Because I feel like that's something we just have to accept exists in sci-fi. That, like, a dock exists. When, like... Because in sci-fi, you know, when you could just, like, just go up. You know, you don't need a runway, you don't need... And you just go up, you just fly, you just float. I never understood the point of a dock, because you could just park anywhere. You could just go land in the forest, right? Like, when I was playing KOTOR, there's this part in KOTOR where you have to pay a... You have to use your tricks, or you have to pay a fee for docking at the space dock. And I'm like, what if I just landed, like, 20 feet that way on the grass? Like, what's stopping me from doing that? Nothing? Is anything stopping me from just parking on the grass? And then walking, I guess? Okay, I get the point of a dock if it's in, like, the middle of a city, because obviously you can't just park in the grass. Well, if it's, like, a big ship. I get a dock if it's a big ship, but if it's, like, a small-ass ship, why do I need a dock? If it's, like, a passenger ship, I don't see the point of a dock at all. Like, a big ship where you need a lot of dedicated space, like, yeah, sure, a dock. But, like a TIE fighter? Would a TIE fighter need a dock? Would a TIE fighter need to land at the dock? Or could they just land on top of a building and be fine? I mean, you need permission from the building owner, but, you know what I mean. Because, you know, they don't need a runway to take off. They just go up. Because, you know, we need docks in real life because, you know, water doesn't like to obey us, so we have docks where the water is nicer to park a boat. Boop. You can't just park a boat in any water. Ship might fly away. Why did my phone buzz? Ah! Okay, we're fine. Someone went live. That's it. Whee! Let's go. Oh, it's wave 3. When did this get to wave 3? I thought we were on wave, like, 2. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, GG. So on Blue Sky, I found a funny bug on Blue Sky just now between rounds. So, you know, on Blue Sky you can set your content filters to be like, you know, hide porn, or warn me before porn exists, or... So the categories are, porn, sexually suggestive, graphic media, and non-sexual nudity. Those are the 4 warnings. And I sent graphic media, because I thought that would be, like, blood and stuff, to warn me first. But instead it just started warning me of the porn instead. And I'm like, what? There's a porn category, though. But I found a little bug. Found a little funny bug. Why are they throwing them in the wrong spot? My team is stupid. God, this weapon's so fucking good. And we need more than one person back here throwing eggs when there's 3 people up there. You know, if 1 egg's coming in and 3 eggs are going out, I don't think that's very sustainable. Might need a little more revisioning on that. That one only gave us 38. God, this weapon's so good. No, don't daisy chain. We only have enough to get like 3 eggs up, so let's just YOLO. See you nincompoops. Yay. Also, the fact the Force Awakens set up Snoke. Not even set up, they barely set him up. It's like if I put a domino on the floor. That's a singular domino. That's the setup Force Awakens did for Snoke, and then they just killed him unceremoniously. And I love how people coped about that, being like, oh, but you were never supposed to care about Snoke. And it's like, no, the Force Awakens explicitly goes, yeah, you should care about this guy. And his existence is creates a lot of problems in The Force Awakens alone, so it was... And because it's a trilogy, we give lenience to trilogies. We're like, okay, we're waiting for how he didn't fuck everything up in Force Awakens to be explained in TLJ. But nope. He died. Dunk them eggs. No, I couldn't get one egg in. I wanted one more in. Oh, come on, you have to give me this? Why? You know something that bothers me about Splatoon 3? And a little bit of, no, it must, a little bit of Splatoon 2. But I know they're never going to change it, because it's part of Nintendo's thing. It's part of their, like, I don't know, like, design philosophy around, like, immersion, I guess? Might be the best way to put it. I don't quite know. But it takes so long to queue into a match. And I'm not just, like, any match. And I'm not just talking about, like... I'm not just talking about, like, the queue times. I mean, after it says you have a match ready, it takes a long time to get to the gameplay. Right? And it might not feel off while you're watching it, but it feels like a long time when you're playing. Something I never experience in, like, any other games. Because most games, once it says you're queued, you're in the game insanely quickly. This game, you have to wait for an animation of the helicopter. When you have to wait for an animation before the loading screen, then you have to wait the loading screen. And then, after the loading screen, you have to wait through a helicopter animation. Then after the helicopter animation, you land on the ground. Then finally, once you're on the ground, you have to wait like 10 seconds, and then the game starts. It's a long time. It's a long time of doing nothing. Because, like, take, like, I don't know, like, again, even though it's a little unfair, I'll use TF2 as an example. You queue for the game, you click a button to join the match, you get a loading screen, and then you're in the game. And you might be thinking, well, oh, what about setup time? Yeah, but setup time, I can do things, and if anything, there's stuff I have to do during setup time in TF2. So effectively, you're instantly in the game, in, like, every other game I've played. You know, I'm gonna requeue. No, I'm gonna requeue. I don't want this party. Requeue. Hehehe. Hi, Chaos Dragoon. I feel like I recognize your name. How you doing? I feel like... I don't remember what stream it is, but I feel like there's someone who tells those jokes all the time in someone else's stream, and I can't remember at the moment whose stream it was. And is that you? I was like, hi, welcome in. How you doing? The Pirates of the Caribbean. Out of ink? Alright, we're good. Okay, sword guy, you get him. I can't. Stop turning! I'm dead. I'm gonna get jumped. No! That guy was one shot? No! I didn't think it could hit me while I was in the dodge roll thing. I muted because I thought someone was gonna... I thought I heard footsteps of someone walking towards my room. I thought they were gonna want to say something. We did it! We didn't die! Yeah, it's just Splatoon has a lot of, like, wait time between matches. but especially with how long the results screen is. Like, again, I think it's all about just Nintendo's game design philosophies, including, like they want the experience to be identical for every person, and they want, like, because this is very prominent in a lot of their more recent titles. They want every experience to essentially be identical to each other, thus, like, skipping things like skipping dialogue and whatnot is just not an option. Because the results screen in Splatoon 3, in any game, you could just mash A through that if you didn't give a shit, right? Most games you can skip that. You can skip the results screen because if you're like, I really don't care, right? In Splatoon, you can't because they want it to be identical, and that's also why explicitly they've said that they're not adding a volume option to change the music volume in case you don't like the music. Because they're like, no, no, no. Well, they said, for the music thing, they said you'll get a competitive advantage if you're able to mute the music. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll get a competitive advantage. I hate some of the songs in this game. Splatoon 3 only has the most amount of songs I don't like of any of the Splatoon games. There's just a lot of not very good ones. Like, there's like, out of songs that come from Splatoon 3, I probably only like 3 of them. Like, in Splatoon 2, I like most of the songs. In Splatoon 1, I think I like all of the songs. Splatoon 3, I only like 3 of the songs. The only Splatoon songs to grace my playlist ever were in Splatoon 2 and 1. Not 3. Also, I got the worst weapon. Help me. Actually, I think it got a buff, right? Didn't this get a buff and we tested that that's actually, like, decent now? I just have bias towards hating this thing. Yeah, I think I got a buff and it's okay now, actually. Never mind. But I still see it and I remember the 2 years of pain before this weapon got a buff. I don't like it. My god. There's no point in popping this, I just wanted to. I will live. Whoosh. Bloosh. So, okay, I'm timing it. I want to time how long it takes, not including loading time, between matches, so you guys know. Like, normally, in most games, I could skip this part. I could be like, I don't care. Okay, I'll continue until we get to the part where we have a button prompt. Okay. That was basically exactly 30 seconds. And now we go through the queuing process, which I'm not going to time, because maybe that's a little unfair. I'll say, because queuing times are unpredictable, I'll say that's unfair. For now. Even though Splatoon has some of the slowest queuing times of any game I've ever played. Okay, starting the timer again. Okay, there's about like 50 seconds not including queue time. So if you include queue time, it's like, you know, like 2 minutes. That's Splatoon. And it's more noticeable when you're playing a game that has really short rounds. Like, it's really, like, once you're in the game, the rounds are really short. Like, honestly, if I was queuing that long for a game where I'm playing, like, a 30-minute match, I probably would not bat an eye. I'd be like, that's good. Bro, I'm being jumped by small fry. I'm gonna mute. Oh, we're good, never mind. Help me. I have the last egg. I'm the goat. I missed. They're both up to me. Leave me alone. Oh my god. I don't know why he was still chasing me after the round ended. I'm surprised that went in the basket. I completely undershot that, man. I undershot that egg. God, I love this Brilla so much. No! I don't have ink. Someone got it for me. We're good. Easy peasy. Easiest eggs of my life. It's nice. Yeah, we're getting a little hungry. Again, the daytime streams aren't going to be that long. And maybe they'll get longer outside of October, but I like... You know, I have art I need to upload in the middle of the day. Like, I have the art done. It just needs... I just upload it when it's in prime time. So that it's more sight on it. Bonk, bonk. Ow, rude. Oh, this is wave 3. I can pop my special. I should have popped my special already. Hmm. Why does no one booyah in the fucking salmon run? Like I'm the only one who does it. Water. Womp. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Fly fish. Another fucking fly fish. I'm out of here. Move! Damn. Standing in my way constantly. Womp womp womp. Ooh. Let's soften him up for the next person. Never mind, I get fucked. Damn. Alright, I'm coming back to base. What's going on? Don't damage, fool. Damn, couldn't get the last one in. Still have 2 specials though. We're doing good. Boop. Just zoning in. Ah, what? I didn't get that last egg, and that's annoying. Sploosh. How close are we to another bowl? Bop, boop, 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 ba-da, bop, bop. I started at 200. Do I really not have that high of a rank on Sockeye? Huh. I never thought about that, but yeah. Yeah. I need to draw more of Zara in the Jester outfit. You know, the one I'm wearing right now. I've technically only drawn it twice. But to be fair, I drew it, and then I had, like, 7, like... what do I call them? I forgot what I called them. The fucking, like, art that I have to get done. Like the... Yeah, I need to work on this kind of art. Like, business art, I guess. I had a lot of those back-to-back, so... And now I'm in October, where I'm doing the daily October drawing. I don't have time to do my own OC in a semi-complex Jester outfit. It's complex for my brain. If I designed it myself, or if it's a character I really, really like, I spend way too long making sure I draw it, like, in perfect accuracy. So I know this outfit, if I draw it again, it's gonna take me, like, 2 days. Just to make sure I didn't fuck up the fit. Because it's like, you know, if I don't draw it on model enough, then other people aren't gonna draw it on model, and that's bad. You know, you draw your character off model one time. And everyone uses that one time as like a reference for some reason, and it just, whoop. But I still have to make my, I did say I'll try to get it done before December, my new ref sheet. Because I've been redoing ref sheets for all my characters, and I finished the second to last one before October, and then I realized, oh shoot, I'm doing a daily drawing in October. I don't have time to do the final ref sheet. So hopefully, like, if I either, 1, get ahead of my daily drawing, or 2, no, yeah, just either I get ahead of my daily drawing, I'll draw the ref sheet, or the first week of November, I'll draw the ref sheet. Oh, unfortunate. Ooh. Where? Oh no, I missed. Okay. Easy. I'm just the best. Uh oh. Yeah, I'm just the best. I'm just the best. Easy peasy. The games are going good. I've only gotten bad weapons a few times. Like just now. Give me the bow randomly. The Grisco bow, the one that sucks. I just don't like this weapon because you only can dodge roll once. Its damage output's pretty good. Seriously, 2 dodge rolls? Who fucking does that? Or 1 dodge roll? Who does that? Ah, feathers. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. I don't want to dodge roll up here. I'll fall. Yeah, the dodge roll's up that you only get 1. It's like, oh, but it's slightly longer. It's like, I don't care. Does this weapon really need to only have 1 dodge roll?
Zara, since it's Halloween, what
Yeah.
slasher villain scared you the most?
Probably... In what way? Like, just raw? Raw fear? Or, like... Or, like, long-lasting, I guess. And, like, adult or kid? Because there's different answers. Yay, we barely won. Do you want an CPU, by the way? Alrighty. Ooh, barely made it on all 3 of those waves.
One of each.
Probably, like, kid is probably Pennywise. Because he has a fucking he has like a freaky ass mouth and jaw and everything, and I hate it. I guess overall, if I were to choose like a scariest villain. Wait, you said slasher. Oh, you said slasher. Okay, wait, no. Pennywise isn't a slasher. Oh, I didn't hit. Okay. Slashers. Probably the Art the Clown from Terrifier. That one's pretty scary. He's pretty fucked up. I haven't seen Terrifier 3 yet though. That just came out. Yeah, he's pretty scary. He just wants to fuck you up for the sake of fucking you up. So slasher, because he's a slasher villain. Because he just comes in and he starts swinging. Other slasher villains. Slasher villains. Why'd Pennywise show up for slasher? He's not a slasher villain. He's just a horror villain. There's a difference. Yeah, I guess I just Art the Clown. He's fucking terrifying. That's why it's called the Terrifier.
I definitely found Freddy Krueger scary as a kid, even sometimes as an adult, because sleep is something you can't avoid.
That too. I think he's conceptually scary, but I don't know. He never like scared me that much. Maybe because he's also just like a funny guy. I know the funny part only comes in like Nightmare on Elm Street like 3-ish is when he starts actually being funny. But also he just like I think he just looks more cool than scary to me. So he never terrified me, but conceptually, yeah, he's pretty scary. I don't know, Freddy specifically never got to me. Whoa. I'm out of ink. me climb. I'm trying to think of more slasher villains that are, like, scary to me. I don't know, I guess I just don't think many slashers are scary. Like, again, Art the Clown is, like, terrifying to me. Because he just mutilates you for fun. By the way, anyone who's seen Terrifier 2, that one kill, you know the one I'm talking about if you've seen Terrifier 2. That one kill in Terrifier 2? Like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, last thing I want happening to me. Like, I wouldn't wish that death on my enemies, dude. That one's just awful. Because I didn't realize I had... Wait, am I in a game with CPU? Did I queue? Okay, yeah. I don't even know if I queued with him or not. I forgot. I remembered. I remembered to queue with him. Okay. Oh, that laser beam. Yeah, I saw you. I found you. Funny. I don't know if I'm going to do a Halloween art this year. I still have to do a poll for
I
the
haven't
art.
seen any of the Terrifying movies. I've seen clips. I definitely would love it because of the gore. I find it fascinating that modern audiences were leaving the auditorium to go throw up in the lobbies.
Oh, yeah.
I figured they were desensitized to it by now.
Oh, no, it is terrifying. Terrifier 3 was... Or, sorry, Terrifier 1 was actually, criticized a lot because it's just the gore. There's no story in Terrifier 1. And the acting from everyone who's not Art the Clown is pretty bad. But it got criticized for just being the murdering. There's no story, there's no characters. It's just, he just goes around and kills people. The second one has story. I don't know anything about the third one yet. I haven't seen it. And it came out like a week ago, didn't it? Or like, not a week, like a month ago. But yeah. Horrifying. What? What? Yeah, I gotta set up the poll for the Halloween art. We're running out of you know, days in October. I don't know what I want the Halloween vote to be. Last year I did the Halloween vote for the costume the character would be wearing, but I don't want to do that this year. I don't know. I don't know what I want to put on the poll, because it has to be something I'd want to draw in the first place. Booyah with that whole thing. Yeah. Maps and modes, yay! One game. Womp.
The part that impressed
Yeah.
me the most in Terrifier 2 is when Art pulls out the Tommy gun and starts unloading onto the crowd. They used practically bloody squibs. I have not seen people use bloody squibs in the longest time.
Yeah.
That was something you saw in RoboCop and Total Recall.
We love squibs. It's new. Yeah, I don't like this slushing machine. Oh, we got a flings on our team. That's nice. I remember I used to mispronounce Flingza in Splatoon 2, but I don't remember how I used to mispronounce it. Maybe I am mispronouncing it. Maybe it's not Flingza. This is a roller that's main purpose is to fling attacks. Nintendo, this is the 9th time in a row you introduced a roller that's whole purpose is to fling attacks. That's kind of all they do. Ooh, teamwork. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh, we're good. That was a round. One. Ooh. Oh wait, I got the Tri-Slosher again. I love this weapon. On the random one, too. Should I pop? I don't see enough enemies that I can easily hit with this. Not yet. But there are some. Womp. Whoop. I fucked up. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, I thought the other guy would have gotten that. Damn. It's me, it's me. Thank you. God, this weapon just does so much fucking damage. 100 damage per swing, and you can swing like 1,000,000,000 times a second. It's beautiful. Damn. Oh, we got another roller. We got flings twice in 3 waves. I thought it was gonna be my job to kill all the lessers. Womp. I'm just locked in. Oh yeah, I have special. Nice. Water. No water. Yippee. Now we don't have a Kohozuna in a bit. I thought we were charged up. I know CPU just joined, but still, I'm charged up. Ah, gotcha. Oh, yeah, I'm already in the VC. I did not see that message, by the way. I'm sorry. I've been in the VC since you joined. Some settings on something. Alright, we're good. Well. Womp. No, we're good. I'm gonna try to take care of that stingray. If the path is clear. It's not very clear. Ooh. I'm just gonna skedaddle from this entire area. Oh my god. Oh! I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Had no E. Womp. Bah, I totally hit that. Oh, it was like an inch away! Can't get close enough. I missed. Nice. Oh, we have a fucking Grisco slosher. I didn't even realize. Let me up. I'm dead. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Let me up. Oh, that's a good game. Womp womp. Yeah. Oh, reset, reset. Yeah. I meant to hit reset. No. No. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Yawning. It should auto queue you if everyone's ready. I'm gonna get in a can. This weapon sucks. Womp. Recharge when there's not a need to shoot the much. That didn't even hit on my screen. Charge. I'm gonna let that scrapper get a little closer. I don't know why you have to exit the cannon to recharge. It's kind of like the worst part of the cannon. There's no reason for it either. It's not like it's hard to get in and out. It's just slightly annoying. And I should be able to recharge ink while I'm taking the time to aim. Oh, the other guy's cannon shot. Oh, no, that's you, CPU. On my end, your shots are not hitting the fly fish, but the fly fish are dying, so you are hitting it, I guess. Just visually, they're not hitting on my screen, so I'm like, oh, I should shoot that because they missed, and then it's like, nah, they hit. Just looks like it missed though. Because internet lag, I guess. Interpolation. Nintendo Switch Online. It's still crazy that the 3DS had better Wi-Fi than the Switch's Ethernet. That's still the weirdest thing to me. It should not be possible. I can think of maybe 2 times I've lagged on the 3DS internet. I can think of 1,000,000,000,000 times I've lagged insanely hard on Nintendo Switch Online internet. Which is why it's even more baffling to me that you couldn't play, if I recall, you couldn't play on, like... Actually, I don't remember. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, because I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's that correct. Oh my god, let me... Wait. Dude, if the 3DS had Ethernet, nothing would stop it from having great internet. You just win. Speaking of which, I should play on my hacked 3DS a bit more. The weird thing about having a hacked 3DS, it's like, oh cool, I can do anything I want. Okay, but what 3DS games are like good? It's like, there's a lot of 3DS games. There's a fuck ton, but it's like, okay, which ones do I actually want to bother, like, downloading? Oh, like, 5 of them? And I already own 4 of them? Neat. Same thing when I'm, like... when I'm playing on, like, my... Like, when I set up, like, all my emulators so I can stream them. It's like, awesome! What GameCube games can I play on stream now? And I look through my catalog, and I'm like... Oh. Like, there's like 5 on here that are good. I am still tempted to do a Pikmin... Because I think I tried doing a Pikmin 2 stream, did I not? I think I did once. And I think it was just like... I don't know, it was like a little laggy, just because I didn't have my emulator settings correct. But something I want to do is, Pikmin 2 has a really good, like, a lot of really good mods for it. Like, of ROM hacks and shit. And I kind of want to play one of those on stream sometime. Like, there's a mod that makes it a roguelite. Which is a roguelike. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And it's like, because most Pikmin 2 mods, or ROM hacks, are like, for advanced players only. Well, like, the The roguelite one is actually like pretty all skill level. Basically, you're dropped into if anyone Pikmin Pikmin 2 is built up in caves. If people who haven't played, and there's a mod that basically makes the entire game one big cave that's randomly generated, and oh, I overthrew that. And basically, it's just how much treasure do you want to get out of the cave before you leave. So it's pretty much all skill levels, basically. Because, you know, I can choose to only get, like, 10 treasures, then I skedaddle for my high score. Or I can be Epic Gamer Pro and try to get every treasure. This is pretty neat. Pretty neat ROM hack. I should probably do a normal Pikmin 2, like, playthrough on stream before I do that. And there are emulator settings that you can do, which I have, that make it so that you can play Pikmin 1 and 2 mouse and keyboard, which makes it way better to play. Womp, 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 womp. The other one's days to go. And I really want to play more D&D and Cyberpunk Red. I'm doing good. This is waking me up. No battery. Aw, dang. I'm going all stream without a battery warning. Ooh, thanks, team. I was dead there if I didn't get healed. Bruh, I got bonked. I was thinking about Anthem beat this round. scratching my face when I threw that egg, and I whiffed throw so bad. I think I'm gonna go to the, like, maybe the next boss, because we have been going 2 hours, and I don't do the daytime streams too long. Could maybe go to the next boss if I'm feeling it. We'll see. Ooh. Can aim. Can aim. What do I have scheduled for today? What day is it? I don't even know. Is it Wednesday? What day is it? No, it's like Friday, right? Phone. Saturday. I'm completely fucking wrong. I lost complete track of what day it is this week. I don't know, the last 3 days haven't felt like they've been 3 days. They felt like they've been like an hour. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, Saturday. What do I have scheduled for Saturday? I don't even know what I have scheduled for the normal stream today. I have scheduled... Oh, for a second I thought I had Splatoon scheduled today. I'm like, wait, am I playing Splatoon twice today? No, I'm playing Xenoblade 2 today. I had a feeling it was that. I was just double checking. Tomorrow is Splatoon. I whiffed a little. Okay, we're good. How is this gun faster at killing a fucking big shot than like half of the Grisco weapons? Shouldn't happen. This is the real Grisco Brilla right here. No, that's not the exit thing. Also, it's wave 3 again? When did this happen? How does it keep... How do I keep blinking and it's wave 3? Oh. We try. Yeah.
This is a brilliant work of satire. It's my new favourite show.
Hello. lives. It's even funnier than second. No. That's notification for one guy liking my post twice. If it was on by the damn. I opened a low poly subreddit for low poly 3D models, and there were just few that there's a lot that I'm like, that's not low poly. That's like middle to high. You can't run it on a PlayStation 2. I don't think it's. I don't think it's low poly. Something a lot of people really are obsessed with, but I'm not too big of a fan, probably because I grew up with the N64 and GameCube over the PS1. But because it's a PS1 only thing from that generation, and it's called vertex snapping. Or is it vertex snapping? No, it's like, I think it's vertex snapping. I think that's what it's called. Where basically on the PlayStation 1 vertexes, which is the point of a triangle, basically. Vertexes can only sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on getting A's. Can only appear at certain units, so like a character will like, depending on how they move their arm in the world, they're like, they'll like twitch and shake. Their vertexes will twitch and shake, making like parts of their arm like shrink or grow, usually in small increments, but randomly, essentially. It's a thing that a lot of people like from that era, but I don't really like it that much. Probably because again, I grew up more in 64, and that was not an issue on the Nintendo 64. Vertex snapping was not a thing that existed. But you see it in a lot of low poly art, where people will like try to recreate it. So there's like plugins in Blender and in I think in like Unity and stuff, where you can basically add vertex snapping to your game to give it the feel. I don't know, personally, not a fan. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I'm not like, if I see it, I don't go, ew. It's just like, I'm not, like, in my low poly stuff, I'm not going to go out of my way to create vertex snapping. Which is the only way to get vertex snapping, is if you go out of your way to do it. I should have stayed on the ground for this. Oh well. Come here, Stingray. God, this is the worst weapon for killing Stingray. Takes so long. Ah! Out of the rain, out of the rain. Thank you. No. Oh. Oh my god. Clutching, clutching, clutching. Everyone's clutching. I'm dead to that bomb. Yep. Live! Nice. So my phone went off. And I don't even know where my phone is. Where the fuck is my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're good. I can't believe Elon's finally, like, actually killing Twitter. I was like a big Blue Sky user for a while. I am very happy. Well, very happy that Blue Sky's getting attention, not that Twitter's dying. See, I'd prefer if Twitter didn't die. But, you know, he's killing it. With, like, a hammer. Bleeding to death. You know, the bad design of Tornado is that the enemies can land right on you and just get free hits. Oh, we have two... What the fuck? We have two Squiffers. Wait, what the hell? How did I not notice that? One of us has a fake Squiffer. But who? I was like, oh, there's another sniper. Then I saw what weapon he had. Which one of us is the real one? I don't pay attention to the start of the wave where the symbol appears in the corner, so I don't know if I have a fake one. Oh, and we'll never know. We'll never know unless I go back on the VOD. Oh, now we can know, actually. This will, like, kind of give us a hint. Maybe. If one of us gets Squiffer again, we know who it is. Wait. I think I got Squiffer again. I think I had the fake... I had the fake one. I was the one with the fake one. I got Squiffer again. Oi! I did not see that behind me. I thought it was too late. Oh my god, I got fucked by flyfish. Or small fry. Not flyfish. I died there. No! You jumped in my way. I did not mean to throw that. Hey, get the fucking stingray. We got this. Easy peasy. Yeah, I got it. That's about 2.5 hours. I think I'll end. I think that's good. I think I've... My god, Soul is still alive? Bro, what the fuck? Is this the first time I've been able to raid Soul? Oh, fuck no. When I took Soul to stream this long. Ah, but Fluffer is live. But I've raided Soul maybe one time in my entire life. I think we're raiding Soul, because it's funny. Soul does sometimes raid people I really don't like, so let's hope that doesn't happen today afterwards. I appreciate him for showing up today. Here's the raid message if you don't have the raid message. Here's the Discord if you're not on the Discord. I don't got anything to say. Let's just groove. Soul's funny. You like Soul. And good night. Or good day. I'll probably stream later, hopefully.